He'll never be a king, but Prince Constantine Alexios of Greece and Denmark is still plenty dashing. From his ties to big-name royals to potential careers to the big bucks he stands to inherit, here's what you need to know. Prince Constantine Alexios is the oldest son of Crown Prince Pavlos and Crown Princess Marie Chantal of Greece. He's their second oldest child, but his oldest sibling, Olympia, is a daughter, so he would be his father's heir according to law. It's a moot point though, because the monarchy no longer exists. It was officially abolished in 1974, meaning that Constantine Alexios will never be king. Technically, he's not even really a royal. The Greek reporter shared the angry reactions after the BBC referred to his father as His Royal Highness in September 2022. One irate person tweeted, "The Greek constitution prohibits all kind of nobility titles." Newsweek notes that former royals who use their titles aren't technically in the wrong though, writing, "A general rule of etiquette is to refer to a royal by their titles even if they have been deposed." Constantine Alexios is, however, officially a royal in Denmark. His grandmother, Queen Anne-Marie, is a Danish princess by birth. According to the Greek reporter, male line descendants of King Christian IX of Denmark hold the title of prince. He's not in line for that throne either, though. His grandmother gave up her place in the line of succession upon her marriage into the Greek royal family. It's a Greek naming tradition to name the eldest boy after his paternal grandfather, and Crown Prince Pavlos and Crown Princess Marie Chantal followed it. Prince Constantine Alexios is named after his father's father, Constantine II, the last king of Greece. Constantine II has lived quite a life. Salon Privé magazine notes that the royal was also an Olympian, winning a gold medal in sailing. He ascended to the throne when he was just 23 and married Princess Anne-Marie of Denmark just a few months later. He has survived being deposed and exiled from his country, but remains beloved by many in Greece.
At some point, I think that I'll write about it and people will understand what it's all about and why it happened.
Prince Constantine Alexios was born in the United States, but didn't grow up there. As his mother explained to Paper magazine, her husband's work is in New York, but he wanted his children educated in Europe. The family moved to London for a time, but moved back to New York after their oldest child, Olympia, enrolled at New York University. While in the UK, Constantine Alexios attended Wellington College, a secondary school whose alumni include author George Orwell and actor Christopher Lee. He graduated in 2017. He then attended Georgetown University, his father's alma mater in Washington, D.C., graduating in May 2022. While being born in the United States means that Prince Constantine Alexios was a US citizen at birth, it is unclear if he currently holds American citizenship. It's possible that he holds dual citizenship in the US as well as in one of the other countries his family has called home. The royal families of Europe are pretty connected. As noted by Town & Country, this is all thanks to Queen Victoria, who is known as the grandmother of Europe. The British monarch had 9 children and 42 grandchildren, and her descendants include the monarchs of Norway, Spain, Sweden, Denmark, and, of course, the United Kingdom. Other descendants include deposed royals of countries that abolished monarchies, including Russia, Germany, Romania, and Greece. Prince Constantine Alexios is descended from Queen Victoria through his dad, who can claim descent from the royal on both his mother's and his father's side, because his parents are distant cousins. It's a complicated family tree to say the least, and it makes Prince Constantine Alexios related to some of the world's most beloved royals, including Prince Harry, Prince William, and the late Queen Elizabeth II. Royal Central Company notes he's even in line for the British throne, though he's somewhere around 380th in the line of succession. Prince Constantine Alexios has a special relationship with Prince William, who happens to be his godfather in addition to being a distant cousin. Prince William was 16 years old when he attended Prince Constantine Alexios' christening, showing up to the event in a sling thanks to a rugby injury. The Irish Times reports that Prince Constantine Alexios' family lands in Greece were seized in 1967 when the military took over the country. But a 2002 court ruling awarded the family €12 million in compensation for those seized lands. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Princess Marie Chantal has a fortune of her own, worth $2 billion, while market realist estimates Crown Prince Pavlos to be worth around $4 million.
So much money.
Hello magazine reports that the family owns at least 5 homes across the globe, with residences in the US and UK and a vacation home in the Bahamas. So it's clear that Prince Constantine Alexios will inherit quite a bit of money one day, even splitting it amongst his siblings. No wonder Elle Australia considers him one of the world's most eligible princes. While most royals are born into a life of responsibility and expectation, Prince Constantine Alexios and his siblings haven't had to face so much pressure. Since the Greek monarchy no longer exists, they will never have to represent the crown. That's opened up a lot of doors for them. While it's unclear what Constantine Alexios is pursuing as a career, we do know that his family will back his career choices. In an interview with Paper magazine, his mother, Princess Marie-Chantal, opened up about what she thinks of her children following their own paths, saying, "I've always encouraged my kids. They are who they are. You can choose to do whatever you want to do, and you can be whoever you want to be. Choose any profession, and I will totally champion you." The honorary princess does have one stipulation though. She said she hopes her kids make some contribution back to humanity, whatever they decide to do. She added that she doesn't want Constantine Alexios to have the pressure of potentially being a king hanging over his head, commenting, "I think that's not right. I think he needs to figure it out for himself. I think that's what makes the best individuals." Prince Constantine Alexios isn't reclusive exactly, but he is pretty selective about what he allows the public to know. He doesn't give interviews, and while he is active on social media and has a robust Instagram fan base with 197,000 followers, he doesn't post much. When he does, he shares more scenic and artsy snaps than selfies. Constantine Alexios doesn't seem to have any other public social media profiles either. This is a bit unusual for a young celebrity, but it shows that he doesn't seem to be too worried about fame. The few posts he has made over the years, though, have turned heads. In 2016, the Daily Mail shared some of his now-deleted Instagram snaps and revealed that the then-teenager was receiving marriage proposals from besotted fans on social media. That kind of attention at such a young age might actually be a part of why Prince Constantine Alexios isn't too forthcoming with details about his personal life, but it does keep his fans clamouring for more from the handsome prince. While we don't know a whole lot about Prince Constantine Alexios thanks to his low profile, we can get glimpses of him on his family's social media accounts, which show how close they are. His dad's Instagram account documents some adorable family bonding moments, such as pictures of the close-knit clan in Greece, meals enjoyed al fresco, and holiday gatherings. His mum's Instagram is also filled with family pictures, including a group shot in front of a gorgeous sunset and birthday greetings to her beloved Tino. It's clear that the Greek royal family enjoys spending time together, and it's refreshing to see. The family's eldest child, Princess Olympia, once spoke to Harper's Bazaar about her bond with her siblings, and it was apparent that there's a lot of affection between them. She said, "There was a time when Mum said, maybe I'll have a 6th child, and honestly the thought of that, I said, you're not allowed, because I just knew it would be a girl. I love having boys around. I think it makes you a bit tougher too." The strong family ties were cultivated by Prince Constantine Alexios' parents, who have always emphasized spending time together as a family. In a 2020 interview with the New York Times, Princess Marie-Chantal said their bonding activities include games nights and cooking together.
My mother, to me, is such a lady. She's always told me how to behave and how to act, and now she's actually writing a book on manners.
Prince Constantine Alexios is quite musical. While he doesn't seem to showcase his talents on his own social media, at least not publicly, others have shared plenty of videos and images that prove his skill. His father, Crown Prince Pavlos, shared an image on Instagram of Constantine Alexios playing the guitar in honor of his 20th birthday. There are also plenty of YouTube videos posted by what look to be fan accounts that show his diverse musical talents. These videos show him strumming a guitar, playing the guitar in a jam session, playing the piano by candlelight, rocking out on a drum set, and accompanying his cousin Isabel Getty on the guitar while she sings. So far, it looks like making music is just a hobby for Prince Constantine Alexios, but there's evidence that he has the talent to pursue a musical career if he chooses to do so. While it still remains to be seen what career Prince Constantine Alexios will pursue, he can already add model to his resume. According to Hola, he once posed for fashion photographer Nikolai von Bismarck for the book The Dior Sessions. Prince Constantine Alexios' foray into fashion was for a good cause. The men's fashion book was created to raise money for the Teenage Cancer Trust, which, according to its website, is a UK charity dedicated to helping cancer patients between the ages of 13 and 24. In addition to providing them with specialised nursing care and support to get them through it, they strive to ensure that no young person faces cancer alone. The prince doesn't seem to have done any modelling since the book came out in 2019, but there's still the possibility that we might see him on the runway one day. His sister, Princess Olympia, has already made a name for herself as a model, so if he does go that route, he will be in good company.